Bad thermostat symptoms. 1. Overheating. The most obvious symptom that your thermostat has gone bad is your vehicle overheating. If a thermostat is stuck closed, you will almost certainly run into overheating issues. Overheating from a stuck thermostat is caused by hot coolant that gets trapped in the block, and ambient coolant from the radiator will not be able to make it into the block to replace it. 2. Poor engine performance. When your engine is cold, it doesn't run as efficiently as it does at operating temperature. Your engine is built with specific tolerances that are designed for running within a specific temperature range. As metal in the engine heats, it expands. This fills up some of the empty space between the piston and the cylinder wall, creating a better seal inside the combustion chamber. A better seal means the engine will make more compression, and therefore be more efficient. If your exhaust has a strong fuel smell, your car may be running rich because the engine is cold. A car that runs rich will yield poor fuel economy and excessive carbon buildup over time. Spark plugs may become fouled as well. Poor fuel economy also increases your vehicle's emissions, which is more harmful to the environment. 3. Temperature gauge stays cold. If your thermostat is stuck in the open position, your car may never reach operating temperature. This is especially true on a cold winter day, where engine heat dissipates very quickly. If your temperature gauge is stuck on the cold side or barely moves off C, you may want to check your instrument cluster and coolant temperature sensor as well. 4. Heater doesn't work. Heat inside your vehicle's cabin is provided by a heater core. The heater core is very similar to the radiator at the front of the car and works on the same principle. Inside a heater core, coolant flows from one side to the other, heating up the core. As air passes over this warm core, the air is warmed up. This warm air then makes its way into the vehicle's HVAC system and blows out of the vents. Depending on how the thermostat fails and where your heater core sits with respect to your thermostat, your heater core may go cold when your thermostat fails. This is because the heater core only has access to ambient temperature coolant and has been cut off from the hot coolant in the block. If the thermostat fails while open, it may take an unusually long time for the cabin to heat up. You may also notice the heat from the vents fluctuate, going from hot to cold to hot again without touching the HVAC temperature settings. These symptoms may also be experienced if there is an air pocket in the heater core. 5. Blown radiator hose. As temperature builds in the engine block, pressure builds as well. The cooling system is a pressurized system, but it is only designed to hold so much pressure. If your engine gets too hot, you may start to notice some of the rubber parts start to leak or even burst. If you experience this symptom, check your radiator cap as well to make sure it is the correct pressure for your vehicle. A radiator cap that holds too much pressure will also exhibit these symptoms.